Hello everyone, it's me, GamePenguin21, and today in this more smaller video, I hope to be, we are going to be talking about Mr. S-Class Gamer himself, King Thrash. Now, who is King Thrash? Well, King Thrash is someone that I've avoided now for a little while, not because I'm scared of him, but because most of his videos are basically just him rambling into a microphone for about 30 minutes while saying literally one thing the entire time and then just repeating his point over and over and over and over and over again. It's very tiresome to review and to even talk about. And yes, I know that that's coming from someone who also talks about Harmon Smith, but at least Harmon's videos I can squeeze into about a 30 to 40 minute runtime without it feeling overblown because he actually gives points. With King Thrash, though, he gives nothings. That's different than points because, well, the points that he makes, he thinks that he's smarter than he is. But Mr. Volcanoing / you can't land on gas giants / I don't understand how space works because I want to land on the sun, you can kind of guess why I don't like talking about him and why I only briefly mention him whenever I do so. I really think that he is one of the few PlayStation guys that is actually genuinely lost, and quite honestly, this video here kind of emphasizes that. Now, I'm not going to be reviewing the whole video because, quite honestly, the video is about twice as long as it actually needs to be because, quite honestly, all that he does for the first, 5 minutes and 30 seconds of this video is just re-record lines from Flash Gits. Yes. Now, again, for those of you who don't know who Flash Gits is, he's basically one of those people who does, different styles of animations. You might know him from, I believe he did the one where it's Warhammer versus the Furries. I think that's one of his things. But he is also known for his console war animations as well, because again, he does that sort of thing as well, and he just kind of shows it happening. He recently made an animation that was for the PC side, showing some of the weird stuff of the PC stuff. And yeah, absolutely, I will admit that the PC has some weirdos and some people who unironically think PC Master Race is a thing. But again, most of what he says is absolutely fucking nothing burgers. So in this context, I don't want to talk about that particular part, but I wanted to talk about the latter half because while it should have been very easy to just say, hey, I've just redubbed this as a meme, we can still talk about this latter half of the video because there's a literal whole second half of a smaller bit of some of his videos in there. And I just wanted to talk about this because, quite honestly, there's a lot to talk about here. So with that intro out of the way, let's get into the second half of this Xbox whatever the fuck video that he's talking about here.
This cloud shit is still fucking loading. Still. Days I wait. Days I pray. Here's hoping that y'all enjoy the video, man. You know what it is. I thought I'd put this together real quick. You know what I'm saying? Real quick. Go check out Flash Gits. This is off of Flash Gits' little animation, man. I just be doing my own voiceovers over it to make it just a little bit more funny in ways that only
Yeah, again, his funny entails things like this.
We're the coolest of the coolest of the coolest. We spend $5,000 on chips to make Pac-Man go way faster than what it does on consoles. And we use a mouse that has an arrow that follows us everywhere. Wait, it follows you? Oh my god, yes. It follows us everywhere. Even on the other screen, it'll follow me. And there are programs, we can make ourselves look better in games when we really are. So we use it to cheat and look through walls and shit and kill everybody and feel like we're badasses. Oh wow.
And this.
That I'm a part of the PC Master Race. You know, you need to upgrade your rig to something like this. I got a fucking 4090 in this baby right here with 2 fucking gigabytes of RAM, 3 fans, and a fucking power supply. I don't even use this shit for gaming. I use it for cryptocurrency. Every year I use it for taxes for my D&D buddies. I don't really play games. I just make up shit about PlayStation and call it Pony Salt. Oh.
And again, stuff like that is what he considers funny. No, sir, there's a reason why Flash Gits is known for his funny satirical animations and why you're not. And again, one of, if not the biggest things you will quickly realize about any King Thrash video is his mic quality. I know that I clown on people like Harmon Smith and even Canadian Gamer for having potato-style fucking microphones and cameras, but at the very least, it doesn't sound like you're spitting into my earlobe, like you are literally hugging and kissing that microphone like it's your girlfriend or something, and having audio quality that basically sounds so bad that it wraps around to being good and then takes a shit being bad again. Like that, how do you do that? It's very weird.
Gamers can understand. But still go watch those classics that they make over there. Go check it out. But It's better than watching these Xbox fans pretend that Spider-Man is having the glitches that Starfield has or something. All of a sudden, they notice every glitch now. Like all of a sudden, it don't even be glitches. That's what I be tripping off of, bro. But like, y'all niggas is fucking weird. They over there pretending. They over here making fake glitches, screenshots by using fucking photo mode and clipping Spider-Man's body into other people on purpose, like literally, because you can move Spider-Man's body around, and so it'll clip into things that are around it, and they're like taking screenshots of it and acting like, I'm like, why?
No. I mean, again, you could say that all you want, but that's not true. See, this is back still when the Spider-Man is pronounced to be buggy, and there is a lot of bugs in here. I mean, again, if the amazing Lucas is to be trusted, which I trust him about as far as I can throw myself off the side of a building, but at the same time, you know what I mean there. Look, at the end of the day, if even the amazing Lucas, who says that he's a prisoner to PlayStation, acknowledges that there is bugs in the fucking game, there's probably bugs in the fucking game. Not only that, he also says, like, oh, there's just screenshots and stuff. Okay, so explain all of the clips of people just doing random shit. Like, literally random stuff. I'm fairly certain I can link, like, a video that Fratanga made where he was also covering this whole glitch system in there. It is wild to me how you can see all of the actual clips of people just playing the game for no reason, getting stuck in buildings, getting stuck under the floor, swimming for no reason, the entirety of, like, different NPCs and people clipping and things into actual buildings, the game itself completely bugging out in random ways that you know for certain are completely scripted. And it's like, yes, absolutely, there are bugs and glitches in this game. It's not as polished as you want it to believe. Like, seriously, it's wild to me how you can miss all of that.
Why are you spending so much time? Like, when I do videos and stuff like that, like I'm making a Spider-Man video, bro, and it's going to have everything from the glitches to the successes in this game, just like I do every other game that I do on top of it. But when I do Xbox games, I don't fake glitches, bro. I don't fake things. I show what the game delivers. I tell you how good or bad it is, and I show you the badness. And it just, I don't make it up. And these guys are making it up, talking about, even one dude, he was even trying to use my boys and shit. It was funny, bro. But it's like, you guys are so weird, bro. I don't.
Okay, and that's what everyone else is doing. Again, you can't just say one thing and then just completely dismiss the fact that that thing is happening. Again, all of the people that are showing not only the glitches in just screenshots, like fuck the screenshots, fuck them up to the moon. Like, you can fake those, whatever the fuck. But even if they're not fake, like, whatever. Like, screenshots are fucking shit, whatever, at determining that, because you can alter it. But whatever, I don't give shit. I'm talking about, like, the clips, the people on stream dealing with this stuff, live reactions to these sorts of things where they're just playing the game normally. They're not even going out of their way to do stuff. The people who, like, do this and do that. It's like, I wonder how many glitches there are in the actual game of this game if so many people are posting about it. And yet, all of the media gives it 90+ because they didn't get any bugs or glitches, depending on, like, all of these hundreds of thousands of people otherwise got these same bugs and glitches. It's, this is why I don't like covering King Thrash, because I know whatever I say, he will just turn it around and be like, oh, but you didn't do the same for Starfield or something like that. It's like, yeah, you know what? I didn't, because, you know, it didn't come to mind at the time, because I knew what I was getting into. At least with Spider-Man, there is a level of, like, polish that I expect from Insomniac at this point. And the same thing for Bethesda. They're just different levels. But here's the thing. Even given all of the bug glitches and other stuff that I had to deal with through that, or I was locked out of a main faction mission, which still pisses me off, by the way, that's bullshit. Like, actual, real game-breaking glitches like that, I didn't ignore them. I acknowledged them. I thought that was really fucking stupid. And I still do. Like, I know that probably actually, I don't know how that's, I kind of lost my train of thought there, but you get what I mean. Like, I acknowledge the bugs and glitches, but I don't let it influence me as much when I'm expecting that sort of stuff out of a game like that, at least in my opinion. I don't really expect it out of a polished PlayStation exclusive.
I don't make videos based on glitches. I make videos based on analysis on what's actually going on in the game. Now, if I was to really dominate y'all with the thought process of it all I gotta say is Spider-Man is running at like 120 frames in quality mode with motherfucking ray tracing on. You know what I'm saying? If you set up your VRR. And if not, every single mode has bona fide ray tracing in it. It's not like Forza's ray tracing. No. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, like Spider-Man is processing things that are I'm looking at shit, I'm like, damn, they processing all this? Like at once? I'm fucking swing through the trees and fucking get leaves on you and shit. It's nuts. It's craziness. All the details, the little minor details that they starting to put into Spider-Man.
Okay. Neat. Congratulations. I don't know what you want me to say here, because quite honestly, the PC has had ray tracing for, I think, years at this point, now that I think about it. And it's like, oh yeah, this could never run on a PC, even though, you know, Spider-Man, the first one, was running with those probably the same settings, including like ray tracing 60 FPS, maybe even 120 FPS, ray tracing 4K, stuff like that. Unsure. But at the same time, you're not going to acknowledge that. No. I mean, not the fact that even fucking Minecraft has ray tracing modes that can make the game look fucking beautiful and, you know, make it look like real life and stuff, that it has shaders that basically make the game look more realistic than God. I mean, that was a weird sentence, but you get what I mean in that sense. It's like King Thrash is here today to basically just shit on everyone else, saying that, oh, the PC couldn't possibly process this sorts of stuff, without even, you know, acknowledging the fact that PlayStation's, the first Spider-Man, as well as Spider-Man Miles Morales, are already on the PC. Horizon Zero Dawn and also Horizon Forbidden West are also on the PC. I think God of War is also on the PC. A lot of those epic PlayStation exclusive bangers have been ported over to the PC and they run fine, except for Last of Us. I don't know what happened there, but they definitely fucking shit the bed there. 100%. Like, yikes. Ugh. But still, at the end of the day, most of them were fine. And you know what's even fucking funnier? Almost all of them, I think there's one or two, that actually function, right? They also play really well on the Steam Deck. Like, they're Steam Deck compatible. Out of the box, even with your weird gimmicks, including haptic feedback and gyro controls. By default. Literally by default, all of that shit that you tout for your amazing DualSense controller is in my Steam handheld. And it works fine. Probably at the level, if not a little bit less, than a PlayStation 4 Pro. Oh my god.
It's crazy. Starfield wish. Xbox games wish. And yet y'all don't understand what people do when they do it. But it's all good. They look. Make your fake video. It sold $2.5 million, 2.5 million games, excuse me, in one day for $70 a pop. Understand that British. I'm just happy to see their hard work see success in gaming, bro, and showing these companies that, you know, the money is still where the money is. You can go ahead and try to spend all these money to put your streaming services up if you want to. Check out my last video about the cloud. And it's not the type of video you think it is. It's more of a, like Daydreams is always an informational video. It's not nothing about clowning, nothing. It's just the reality of what's going on around us. And, you know, check out the rest of my videos if you want. You know, feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so I think that he basically is going to waffle on for another minute here. So I'm going to just conclude the video there, since he said thanks for watching and I don't really need to watch anymore. And if there's anything after this, I don't care. There's another like a minute 30 of this video. I don't give a shit anymore. I think that we've covered basically everything that I need to in this. And I think that he, again, waffles on far too long after he ends the video before, just to be like, oh, Spider-Man is getting the hate because Spider-Man is apparently not buggy, because everyone literally is gaslighting the entire internet, and only people like King Thrash are like the most highest level of IQ that can see past everything in the bullshit, and therefore you shall be reborn when you become into the PlayStation. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, who cares? Seriously, the game is buggy. It has bugs. It has a lot of problems. Maybe not as many as some other games. Absolutely not. I mean, a Bethesda game probably has a lot more bugs than that. And Starfield probably does overall. And yeah, absolutely. I will not dissuade that. But it is not as close as people are probably putting it out to be. I originally thought that it was, but I was proven wrong. I will stand wildly corrected on that original claim that it was somehow more or less buggy than that. But again, I don't believe that really for a second. If people are claiming that, no thank you. But look, if you're going to sit here and tell me, right, that this game does not have bugs in it, you are a straight up lying son of a bitch. And quite honestly, there is a lot more problems with this game, just in general, than normal. And that's fine. Like, it's fine to have bugs and glitches. One of my favorite glitches ever in games was GTA 4, where it had this one swing set where if you drove a car into it, you would launch into fucking orbit. Like, that's hilarious. Are you kidding me? That's amazing. And then they, like, patched out, and they were like, no, don't patch this out. This is fucking awesome. And they're like, all right, we'll make it a feature. It's like, the bugs can make it funny. But if you're going to sit here and defend a game when there are so many, not just the screenshots, but the people just playing the game, people just live reacting to the game on stream, by the way, just playing it normally, and having the reactions of, oh, shit. And I think Synthetic Man probably had, like, the weirdest one where it crashed during a cutscene, and he's like, oh, thank God it didn't crash the PS5. Like, are you kidding me? Did it actually crash, like, the whole PS5 system once? That's kind of bad. Again, it's hard to say that this game is really, really polished. And there's a lot of reviews that are more equal, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know of a good word or a good way to end this. But yeah, in any case, that was your taste of King Thrash for the day. And I don't think we need to hear any more of this man because, holy God, I cannot stand the way that he talks. Because he tries to do this whole hype beast mentality, this whole hype thing of like getting really close to the microphone and just like speaking really loudly. And I know I do that, but I do it in a more ironic sense where I'm like, when I use it to like emphasize specific points. And when I emphasize those points, that's when I get really low and really like in a serious mindset. But I don't take it that seriously. All right. In any case, I think that'll about do it. If you like what it is that I do and want to support me in any way, shape, or form, links down to everything in the description down below. This will probably be released after this has come out, but my new EP, probably going to be doing that for the next month. My new EP, Movie Nights, was released at the end of October. It's still available, and it will always be available in the Bandcamp. If you want to get any of my other music, I'll link down below. If you want to support me on the Patreon, go ahead and support me on the Patreon and stuff like that. Money is totally not necessary. Your viewership is enough. So, again, like I said, thank you so much for watching. My name is Gameplay with No One, King Thrash. I have nothing else to say to you, and a peace off.